Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Veronica Gail.
And I'm Brian Schoch. Today we will bring you the latest from across campus, the tri-state area, and the globe.
We will also bring you your Seton Hall sports update and your 5-day weather forecast.
Seton Hall was once again ranked by the Wall Street Journal and Times Higher Education among its list of top colleges and universities. The list consisted of 797 four-year Title IV schools from across the United States. Seton Hall ranked 279, ranking it in the 35th percentile. Since last year, Seton Hall has risen 36 places, and in the last two, it has risen a total of 52 places. This is the 6th year in a row that Seton Hall has placed on this list, and we will surely look to next year to make it our 7th.
Seton Hall's DOVE, the Division of Volunteer Efforts, will be dedicating all their completed service hours to NIDHI RANA. NIDHI was a first-year commuter student who, in her short time at Seton Hall, was a part of DOVE. DOVE averages about 200 service hours a week and has logged over 1,000 hours so far this semester. Visit the DOVE office in Bowen Hall if you would like to get involved with service and help remember NIDHI.
The results of the Future of Leadership Survey 2021 are in. More than 900 Seton Hall University students and recent alumni reveal several notable shifts in the future of leadership from broadly perceived norms. The results are as followed. There is a shift towards acceptance of diversity in the ranks of future leaders. That perception of the most influential leaders in the formative years, someone at home or at school, does not appear to be predictive of the perception of the persona of a mid-level leader in the workplace. And lastly, an increased desire for engagement from employers in various situations. Thank you to everyone who responded.
Seton Hall Provost Passerini has been selected to be honored by the Columbian Foundation, and she will be recognized at the organization's annual Black Tie Gala on October 23rd. The foundation was founded in 1941 in Newark and is a nonprofit that has awarded well over $1 million in scholarships to hundreds of New Jersey college students. Congratulations to Provost Passerini for being recognized and awarded this wonderful award. Now we'll head over to Bobby Steiner with your Seton Hall sports update. Bobby?
Thanks, Veronica. Hi, I'm Bobby Steiner here with your Seton Hall sports update. Tonight, the women's soccer team hopes to bounce back against conference rivals UConn. Last Sunday, they lost an in-conference game to Butler. Freshman Cara Milne Redhead scored her second goal of the season on a free kick in a 3-1 loss in Indianapolis. On that goal, senior Laura Hooper tallied her first assist of the season. Despite that loss, they have a 6-4 record. They sit at 6th in the Big East with only 3 less wins than first-place Butler and hope to spark another win streak tonight. Their game against UConn is at 7 at O&T Carroll Field. The men's soccer team is set to visit Butler on Saturday. They hope to bounce back as well after a heartbreaking 3-2 overtime loss to Fordham Tuesday night. Junior Johan Pex scored a season-high in goals with 2 penalty shots finding the back of the net in the second half. The women's volleyball team has back-to-back conference matches on deck this week. On Friday, they face Providence, and on Saturday, they face Crichton. They hope to start a streak similar to their 7-game run earlier this month after a loss to St. John's. They lost a close match 3-1 as they lost those 3 sets by less than 3. Those upcoming matches on Friday and Saturday will be at the Walsh Gymnasium at 6 p.m. Lastly, the men's and women's cross-country teams will run in the Highlander Cross Country Challenge on Saturday. Both teams look to continue their strong performance following last Saturday's Embry-Riddle Cross Country Classic. The men's team finished second, bolstered by an 11th place finish by junior Patrick Wagner. The women's team won, with junior Nancy Habib once again finishing in first. That's all I've got for today's PTV update. Once again, I'm Bobby Steiner. Now back to Brian with your local news.
Thanks, Bobby. 900 student and staff members of the Tom River School District have been quarantined since Wednesday, September 29th, due to possible COVID exposure following 250 confirmed cases. This is the 6th largest school district in New Jersey, which did not require mask coverings in the beginning of September due to heat concerns, but it required them since September 20th. After things cooled down, 854 students and 26 staff members have been quarantined at home due to recent exposure to others who have tested positive for COVID. Anyone who has been exposed to someone who tested positive for COVID or is experiencing symptoms should reach out to a doctor and quarantine immediately.
2 New Jersey school districts were ranked in the 20 school districts in the country. In an article released by NIDHI, they ranked the top school districts in the country, with New Jersey being represented by Millburn Township School District at number 15 and Northern Valley Regional High School District at number 18. Each school district received a letter grade in the following categories: academics, diversity, teachers, college prep, clubs, health and safety, administration, sports, along with resources and facilities.
Now we'll go to Mickey Grennan with your 5-day weather for the South Orange area. Mickey?
Thanks, Brian. I'm Mickey Grennan with your look at the forecast for the South Orange area over the next 5 days. This week will be fairly consistent, as today we'll see clouds in the sky with a high of 66 and a low of 48. Tomorrow the clouds will disperse and the sun will shine through with a high of 70 and a low of 51. With Saturday comes more clouds in the sky with a high of 75 and a low of 57. The clouds will last for the rest of the week, Sunday with a week high of 76 and low of 62. And come Monday, a high of 75 and low of 60. That will do it for your 5-day weather forecast. Once again, I'm Mickey Grennan. Now back to Veronica and Brian at the desk with more news from across the country.
Thanks, Mickey. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has sent $1.5 billion to schools that are struggling to serve student healthy lunches due to supply chain disruptions. These disruptions are happening due to continued food shortages, delivery delays, and higher costs. School districts are struggling to feed students as more students return back to in-person learning after almost 18 months of virtual and hybrid learning.
Another U.S. government shutdown may just be on the way if lawmakers don't reach an agreement by Thursday. If no agreement is reached, the government will be officially shut down by 12:01 a.m. on Friday. The government does indeed shut down. There will be many services run by the government that would not be available to the public. National parks, for instance, would be closed. Loans and mortgages would be delayed since the IRS wouldn't be able to verify income. Government services deemed essential, such as Border Patrol and air traffic control, would still operate. However, with the ongoing pandemic going on, many would find this shutdown as disruptive and counterintuitive due to businesses and other places opening up recently.
That'll do it for today's episode of Pirate News. I'm Veronica Gail.
And I'm Brian Schoch. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.